What's up, Rubits? Little Big Robots back with another quick video. Today I'm talking to you about just some. I'm going through a lot of my old toys right now, so I'm going to do a series of videos about some of the old toys I had growing up and the ones I loved. And these are some of my favorite that I have such strong memories of. These are basically like back in the 80s, you would find a lot of, I guess you'd call them a knockoff or I guess it's what they would just call them as a knockoff of different other well-known toys, I guess. Japanese toys made in Taiwan. Taiwan used to be the place to get everything. And then this guy who was just completely original, I believe. And so later in life, I was like, oh, I remember those toys. What were they? And I would just look, so dusty. I would look and look and look. And it took me a while. And I knew that there had to be kids who grew up in the same way. So I found this one first. This one was one of my favorite toys as a kid. And I believe I remember getting it like this in a box. We had what you would call a flea market. And I think it's the Iron Gear. I can't remember. It's basically in the TV show, in the animation. It transforms into this like a carrier for other mecha. And when I was a kid, I was just like, oh, that's so cool. You know, it's just this big ship. And so these toys, we're looking at that. I wonder if you can see the price on it. You can't. These toys really crafted me into the kind of collector I am now, which is why I was never into the big lines and the famous lines and all that, but I was always into these weird little lines, so that when I got older, I still enjoy quirky little weird toys. I don't necessarily go after just like Transformers and stuff, and those are great, but I always enjoyed stuff that was kind of different. So to transform him, his legs basically split. This thing comes out. This part got disconnected right there, but he essentially just sits. Where does he sit? I can't remember. Right here? Where does he sit? Like right here? Let me see. I can't remember. I can't even remember how to transform him. Here? Let me take this one out and see. So I found these online. Once I finally found what they were, I was able to locate them on eBay for nothing, for like literally like $8. Oh, and this is a little better shape, has better stickers and stuff. His part is still connected there. So that comes down. These go apart. Oh, and then it comes back down and sits in there? I thought it sat in there. Wow, I can't. Oh, no, it goes all the way back here. Let's do this real quick. Here. So it should go all the way back and sit in there. Anyway, something like that. His head transforms by coming out. So this little part comes out. And the head sits further back. Really, the head just pops up on like a neck thing. Like that. And these little wings come down. It's pretty goofy, isn't it? It's like these transform by coming out. The arms come, the fists come off. I guess in the cartoon they just disappear. Those are now like thrusters. And then you have these parts that go in the front along with the guns. Like that. And then these parts can also shoot off. Which again, I don't know if that's just they shoot off because they're so when you're detransforming or whatever. So it's pretty good if you get the little guns with them and stuff like that. Not the fanciest thing in the world, but that gives you kind of an idea of some of the transformations those toys would go through. This one was probably my favorite. I have such a good memory with this one. When I got it, I immediately tried to transform it into the car, and I broke it because this plastic is just super fragile. The arms don't even go anywhere. They just stay like that. The head nothing moves here. So, but as a kid, I was completely fine with that because you just simply take again, this is how you transform it. You take the head off, you close these come up. Now this is where it gets a little bit scary because I do not want to break it because I could find another one online, but I like having this original one like when I was a kid. So it can't quite, I think it does kind of pop into place. So the arms come up. I think it's meant to kind of pop in place. The fists, again, just kind of conveniently disappear. This piece here goes in where the fists were. like that. These legs just simply fold up, that. Oops, sorry. This, it doesn't even turn. You have to pull it apart. And then you put the additional wheels. Now I broke some of them, so I'm not going to be able to put them all on here. You can see they broke because I got too eager. But you basically snap them into place. Again, you're not transforming anything. You're just taking parts and putting them in different places. And then this goes here. Oops, wrong one. So that's the car that when I was a kid, get that there we go. That car right there, I was just obsessed with playing with that. Or I would just play with it as a ship. I mean, it makes no sense why it should become a train thing like that. These were really funny. These were, you might remember these, but these were so bad. I've got to get a photo of those. I went ahead, I found one on eBay. Oh, is it still sealed pretty well? No, it's still unsealed down here. Again, you don't transform anything. You just pull them apart. I'm kind of scared to do this, but might as well. I still have the box and everything. Pull them apart. And so that's your bot, right? It's so weird to carry. I haven't held this since I was a kid. I also have these cool roller ability. So it's not a pull back and let it go. It's just a so that's kind of cool. But to transform it, you literally just, it's crazy. I can remember this. See, it has a little part there to help it go up and down. So that's the bed. This goes here. Oh yeah, the fists come off. Again, I don't know how it was supposed to transform in the wild or whatever without having, did the parts just fly off? I think a lot of the transformation stuff back in the day was kind of almost magical like that. The parts would fly. That goes there. So the arms, I think, go inside. Yeah, you store the arms inside like this. And the head somewhere in there, like that or whatever. But when I was a kid, that was really cool. And it's actually not a bad looking little vehicle that actually works. And then you can make it roll on stuff. And because it was this kind of a momentum driven drive, it wasn't, you didn't pull it back to, you didn't go and then let it go. You could just go and just like, and it would go. This had actual power to it. So I thought you guys might enjoy taking a look at those road bots. They're really, really, really bad. But man, I love them. I love them. There's some, the only ones I can find left are the yellow ones. I always had the blue ones, and I can only find them in a nice sealed pack for quite a decent amount. I mean, more than I want to spend on robots, so I might skip that for now. But anyway, I thought you guys might appreciate just a quick glimpse into some of my childhood, some of the reasons the way that made me the way I am today, I guess. So, but isn't that fantastic? I really love that old truck. That's so cool. Have a good one, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.